Hey guys, and welcome back to the Ring of 57 YouTube channel. Today we're going to knock the next few things off the list. We're working down it. We got a few things to do, but today Suzi-Q lives again. And this box converts my 5-volt signal, 5-volt logic signal, from the microsquirt over to a grounded pulsed signal with no dwell control, which is the only downfall of this. I have to tune my own dwell. We're going to start out really mild on the dwell to keep the heat down. And we'll eventually pull a coil and go and get it all tested out and figure out what the freaking actual dwell is, since Dinah doesn't know what the dwell time is on their own coils. Or at least they haven't found out yet. Tuner Studio MS, EFI Analytics. Loading. Tank's up here. I actually emptied into the truck last night, so the gas didn't go bad. Truck don't know what to think of 10% C23, but whatever. Open last project, Suzi-Q. Opening project, offline, not connected. Alright. Now, like I said, none of this is permanent. My wiring's a little freaking ghetto at the moment. Should have gone connected. Yep, we're connected. Let me verify some things. I need to turn the dwell on a few things. So, ignition settings. If it fires, this is that moment of truth. If you start shaking, I know I was right. Look at RPM. Probably don't have near enough dwell. I got ignition signal. Real easy. Okay. Just throw a timing light on it. That'll tell me everything I need to know. We got spark. Spot on at 0, so I'm going to adjust 8 degrees of timing the cheater way. So right now my cranking is set for 8 and I'm getting 0. So what I'm going to do is jump up here. Alright guys, so this is me explaining why we cut there. I had a dumbass attack, okay? You saw when I hooked into the cables for the timing light, I looped around the first wire I came to coming out of this coil because I assumed this was number 1 coil. It's number 2, actually. 1, 2, 3. But 3 is coil 2. So I had them backwards. So I went ahead and inverted these. I had been in here messing with a lot of settings, getting really mad. So I've been in here messing with my settings here. I had taken, I tried switching to rising from going high to going low, didn't work. Looked up a little specs. I was right here, except it's calling for falling edge. Rising edge is the only way I get a good crank signal, so that's what we're going to go with. I thought, well, maybe I'm 90 degrees off. Couldn't figure out what the hell. But anyway, I tried it because it was calling for me to enter 0 here. And I knew it was 90, but I entered 0 anyway. And I got pops through the carb and a bunch of pain in the ass shit. Went through and I messed with my timing advance and everything, trying to get it right. Couldn't get it right. So I broke down to basics and started looking at it. and realized that I was 180 out. So we went ahead and got that switched back to the way it should have been. The reason it was showing right on the timing light was because I had the timing light on number 2 cylinder and it was flashing on number 1 for some reason. That would be because that wheel is synced up with the signal from the ECU. So yes, the ECU was sending a pulse to the wrong coil at the right time. Anyway, I switched them, started popping and being weird, got mad. So I came back and just loaded the tune I started with. The one I wrote myself and was pretty damn confident in. And that's where you're going to come back in right now. Alright guys, thanks for sticking in for that little explanation. It was off camera fighting that I had to deal with. But now that you know why we had issues, we're going to see if we can get away with doing some hoopty jump starting here, because I got issues. Woo! It runs on microsquirt. That's a win. So now guys, I got to button up and clean up my wiring job. We're going to make it streetable, ready to go. We'll get the gas tank on tomorrow night, seat on, everything on. I need to find an aluminum block to make a temporary heat sink, and then I'll get a permanent heat sink made. And this ignition module is still ice cold actually, so it might just get zip tied up for the moment. But it will get mounted up front. It didn't mind that ignition table, but the problem is when I hit 6,000, the ignition table ran out of ignition table, so we still got to figure that one out. I'll sit down and rewrite the ignition table. Thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.